And since by default I'm going to be the club representative, I'll try and maybe do a little stretching and experimenting. I'd like your honest feedback, obviously, since I'm going to be representing your club, in all aspects of my speech, please. Okay? It's kind of warm in here. Our hands. With our hands we can do some marvelous things. We can create works of art. We can play guitar. We can hold a baseball. And more importantly, we can extend it out to a stranger or a friend and shake their hands. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. The way someone shakes your hand says a lot about a person. When I was a young single man and I was meeting a woman for the first time, I would try and shake her hand with a warm handshake, something that wasn't too aggressive. Hi, my name is Oscar. As a business person, you want your handshake to be a little bit more firm and confident. Hi, how you doing? Thanks for sending that business my way. It's going to come back to you tenfold. But by far, the best handshake is reserved for friends and family, and especially friends. I got to thinking, what are the attributes that someone looks for in a friend? Well, you want someone that has loyalty, has commitment, has unconditional love, a willingness to serve or to be your friend. That's what you look for in a friend. A good friend also needs to be someone that listens very well. Like Toastmasters. We as Toastmasters are good listeners, aren't we? We have to be. Sometimes we're called upon to answer a table topics question or give a speech. Sometimes, as Toastmasters, our friends, our family members, our wives, husbands, roommates, by default, they're good listeners because they're constantly hearing our speeches. We're practicing in front of them. Sometimes they don't want to, but they are, right? It gets a little weird sometimes when your friend starts to answer some of your questions, like a table topic response. My girlfriend, for example. I ask her, sweetie, what's for dinner? Oscar, I'm glad you asked me that question. I'm going to take out the lasagna from the fridge, chop up a little lettuce, get some wine and pair it up with some nice cheese and fruit. Or, sweetie, I'm talking now. How about I draw us a bath, a bubble bath. Imagine me at my age in a bubble bath. I'll draw us a bubble bath, put out the candles, okay? Take out that bottle of champagne that we've been saving for that real special occasion, okay? And we have some fun tonight. Can you repeat the question, Oscar? That's what she says to me sometimes, like a table topics response, okay? She's not spontaneous. Sometimes you need humor in your relationship as a friend, but sometimes humor is not what you need. I have a friend of mine, my best friend. I've known him for 40 years. He's a leader in the community, a deeply religious person, very generous, with a substance abuse challenge. I want to help him. I need to help him. But it makes me angry that he is gone the way with this substance abuse. I want to go to him, I want to shake him and say, what is it that you're doing? You're destroying your life. But I can't. Because as a friend, I would want my friends to treat me in a way with compassion, with understanding. I have a challenge with my best friend, how I'm going to do it. It's not going to be easy, but him and I are going to get through it. And I will help him because he is my best friend. I ask you, who is your best friend? Is it your wife, your husband, a business associate? I would like to put out that your best friend is oneself. If you love yourself, then you're going to project that to other people. If you love yourself, you're going to give that to your friends. Our lifetimes are very finite. We all know that. And at the end of our time, our legacy is going to be measured by how we lived our life, the friends that we have. That's our legacy. When I'm gone, as we all are eventually, I hope that one day a group of my friends sit around, just like tonight, and they raise their hands, and they give a toast. They give a toast to Oscar. Here's Oscar, who never made an enemy, and he never lost a friend. Mr. Toastmaster.